Hey guys, yes, you did read the title of this video correctly. Today I'm going to be talking about Space Jam 2, which will be starring LeBron James. And to direct this film would be Justin Lin, the director of 4 of the 7 Fast and Furious films, as well as the new Star Trek Beyond. This looks like it's not going to be a joke. It's going to be very real. What the hell? Now, I grew up with Space Jam. I loved the original Space Jam. Michael Jordan was probably one of the biggest things of the 90s. The biggest sports star probably of all time. And to combine that with the Looney Tunes, it just worked so well. It's one of my favorite childhood movies. But do we need a sequel? I don't necessarily think so. The only way I see this working is if they put LeBron James, instead of on the Toon Squad, maybe put him on a resurgence of like the Monstars and make him part of like the villains, like a brainwash type of thing. Maybe like it would work that way, but then that would work sort of against LeBron James instead of for him. It would make people probably dislike him because he's working for the evil guys instead of helping his reputation even more. I'm not sure what story they're going to come up with this, but it's very, very confusing, and I'm not sure if I like it. And speaking of LeBron James, I'm not the biggest fan of him. Living in Miami, I have to say, since he left the Heat, it's been a bit of a sore subject around here. We're still trying to recover ever since he went back to Cleveland. He won 2 championships here. I mean, I don't know what to say. He lost a lot of his appeal, especially to the people here in Miami. But maybe he can sort of recover a little bit with Space Jam 2? I'm not sure. There's been a lot of speculation about this movie for actually quite a long time. Probably since LeBron's first stint in Cleveland, back when, like, right around his first couple of championships that he appeared in. But I think this is kind of an attempt for him to get back in the spotlight, fully in the spotlight. Ever since the Golden State Warriors beat them in the finals, and LeBron kind of lost that star power, he's kind of had to share the spotlight with Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors. I think this is his attempt to finally recognize this is how I can bring the attention back on myself. He lost 4 of like 6 championships he's gone to. So I mean, he doesn't have the best track record as far as like maybe NBA championships. He's great at basketball, but he just doesn't have that championship team. The only way he did it was with the Heat. But we're not talking about basketball. We're talking about this movie. So I think this is kind of a power play for him. He wants to get back in the spotlight, and kind of share it or even fully take it on from Steph Curry again. So I don't feel like he's doing it for the right reasons. I feel like he has a lot of negative things backing him in this movie, and I don't think it's a good idea for him to go through with it this way. And another point that a good friend of mine made, LeBron James is a better actor than Michael Jordan. LeBron James did a great job of playing LeBron James in the movie Trainwreck, which only came out like a year or 2 ago. And I had to respond, like, of course he played a good LeBron James. He's LeBron James. And Michael Jordan only has like 1 acting credit. LeBron James, this would be like his 2nd major acting credit. So it's really not like he has this really big built-up career. He just is a guy who played basketball who's trying to get into movies in Hollywood. MJ sort of did it, but he knew that the one time was enough. He was a big enough star that he didn't need to try and do something like this again to sort of build his career even more. He did it because he wanted to, I guess. He wanted to tell his story, wanted to make a movie for his kids. But LeBron James is just sort of doing this, I think, to help his star power. And I don't know, it's going to feel so weird seeing the Looney Tunes with LeBron James and not having Michael Jordan there to like have this super long slam dunk from across the basketball court. It's just going to be weird. So the highlight of Space Jam 2 for me personally is definitely going to have to be the Looney Tunes. I can't wait to see the Looney Tunes again. I was probably only one of the few people that actually liked the 2003 movie, Looney Tunes Back in Action. So being able to see this group come back together, even though they're animated, watching them come back together and play basketball in the way that we loved as kids, and maybe we'll get to see the Monstars again. Maybe we'll get to see Babs again. We'll get to see all these characters we haven't seen in a very long time, and that excites me very, very much, and I can't wait to see it for that specific reason. Guys, either way, whether I like LeBron or I don't, I will probably end up seeing Space Jam 2. Let me know what you guys think about this film in the comments below, and like always, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.